Here we go. I have to wiggle it. Wait, go back to my camera. It's reflecting light off the sword. Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it does that with this thing too.
Yeah.
But all right. Hello.
Hi.
We're
Hello.
back.
I also just realized the shirt I borrowed from you is almost the same shade of blue as behind me.
Yeah. It's fine.
It'll work.
I got some red on me too, so
Yeah, it'll work. I forgot to bring shirts here, and then the two or three random ones I have, I don't like them.
that's fair.
Yeah.
So
But
let's
cheers,
try
buddy.
these. This is the Captain Crunch one.
Okay.
This one's pretty simple.
We'll take a sip, and then you explain what's in it while I taste.
Okay. Not really there. Be
Not
honest.
really there. It's
Yeah,
good.
this didn't work.
It's good, but it's not Captain Crunch.
No. So what I need to do next time is actually blend up the Captain Crunch. I just put Captain Crunch in milk, let it sit for a while overnight, and then I dumped it out. But I don't think it really blended enough. So I needed to infuse that a lot longer. And then it's just whiskey. It's corn mellow whiskey. It's the basic corn mellow whiskey. It's cheap. And then some of that elote corn liqueur and some simple syrup and a little bit of yuzu, just to so I could shake it and give it a little foam.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say something.
yeah,
It's gonna bring up a lot of questions, and I'm not gonna answer those questions. Kind of tastes like semen.
okay.
Yeah. Specifically, like somebody who had been drinking pineapple juice for like 7 months.
Good to know.
I'm not gonna answer those questions. Leave them in the comments. I might forget that I'm not gonna answer.
I don't need those answers.
Yeah, I'll tell you. It wasn't gay. It was a little gay.
It's a little gay.
But
It's fine.
it was. I'll answer the fucking questions.
Was it a kiss?
No, my girlfriend in high school, like, you know those, like, not really an intrusive thought, kind of an intrusive thought. Like, I was getting a hand job, I was sitting down, and her brain was like pointed at him. And she did. Yeah, I was the guy who had been drinking pineapple juice for 7 months. That's what it tastes like.
Huh.
Yeah. Sorry that it tastes like mine, Brandon.
I would say it doesn't taste bad, so I'm kind of like, well,
You're kind of like, good job, bro. I'm going to switch to this drink.
yeah, let's try this. Well, mostly because this one I decided to make last minute
I'm
today.
excited for this one.
So this is cucumber, cantaloupe. I decided to add that today.
Oh, I smell the cantaloupe, yeah.
Cucumber, ginger, gochujang,
Gochujang.
and some dill.
This one tastes like yours.
It's like a couple drops or dashes of. I just blended some gochujang paste in water.
You get the heat at the end for sure, but there's still that, like, refreshing cucumber.
I blended the dill with cucumber
You
juice.
said it was cantaloupe. I always call it
And cantaloupe.
muskmelon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm from Kansas. But yeah, you still have that refreshing from the cucumber and the cantaloupe, like, in your mouth.
Yeah.
And then the heat hits, but then that comes back as the aftertaste. So that's pretty damn good.
And then it's a cucumber vodka that Emily got me. She got some and she didn't have use for it, so she gave it to me.
I don't really taste the dill, but I feel like that's what's, like, keeping the refreshing in there.
That's all the little shreds of stuff in it. Because the strainers I got, they're not as fine as the other one I had.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need to actually go get another finer strainer. But also I forgot to get cheesecloth when I was at the store and stuff. So
oh, good, man. It's been fucking hectic.
yeah,
both
of these were kind of last minute thoughts.
That one, I think you hit with that one. I think honestly, you could probably add a little bit more to Gochujang.
Agreed. It was more diluted than I expected it to be.
But I think that's a good trial. Cause you don't want it to be too much. Because
agreed.
Unless you're looking for like a spicy drink, but you know how I am.
I mean, agreed. I was trying to add drops. Initially, and then when I tried a drop, I was like, I can't taste it, and so I added like a full squeeze of the dasher, and I was like, all right, that works. So I did.
I think you could do a little bit more.
Agreed. I mean, I should have left it at I diluted it too much. Also, I think if I used vodka instead of water, it would really
I think
because right now this is pretty much just 2 ounces of vodka, and then everything else is fresh juice.
Okay, so yeah, you could probably.
Yeah, there's a half ounce of gin too.
So if it's that way where it's more juice in there, you could probably do vodka with it. But I feel like the vodka has like a kick. So if you
that's kind of what it is to help bring out the gochujang is the vodka, because it would infuse into it.
Yeah, I think it might help, but it might also like.
Well, it's more so making it a bitter.
Yeah, you'd have to trial and error and make sure that it doesn't kick too hard.
Yeah,
but that's why I'm here.
No, I initially did I ended up putting 7. Fuck it, you're
here.
You're here
watching. Also, sorry to cut you off. We're gonna give away the day we're recording. You're not gonna see this for a while, but happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow in my time, and maybe not for a while in real time.
I unfortunately am not going to be able to do that because I know I work Saturday and I also work Sunday already. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. He understands. And then they were also asking me, like, a bunch of people are like, when are you leaving? And I'm like, I don't know. Soon, I think.
It's always there.
Yeah, it's always fucking lingering. Like the Valentine's party I went to, somebody saw me on the DeAndre Snapchat story, our buddy K, and he wasn't gonna go to it, but then he saw DeAndre's Snapchat or Facebook story, whatever it was, and was like, he's not in Missouri? I'm there. And he like fucking pulled up within 10 minutes and was like, I'm here to say hello to him and talk to him for a little while, and then I'm out.
That's
and
fair.
He literally showed up, talked to me for a little bit, and then was like, all right, peace. And I was like, damn. He's like, I never know when you're home. And I was like, I've been home since Halloween, man. He's like, I had no fucking idea. I was like, I need to start announcing that more.
Yeah,
like,
I am home, invite me to things.
But I was like, it feels kind of like pick me, you know, like where I'm like,
I mean,
I'm
yes,
home, please invite me to stuff, but also like,
yeah, but also literally when your friends think that you are out of state for work for I know it's a very long time and I don't know when I'm coming back, you know, unless you tell them, hey, I am back, they're kind of gonna think, oh yeah, he's out of work, I don't know if he's back yet.
So I think I'm gonna be more like, hey, I'm in town, like I'm gonna be working in this area for a little while, invite me to stuff.
That's fair.
And then there's other friends that are like, I'm gonna invite you regardless. Like I have buddies, some of my childhood friends started inviting me to shit out in Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, and Kansas, because they're like, you were in Kansas City for a long time, so maybe. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, sometimes I go to Texas, like, invite me to that shit, and if it lines up, I'll fucking go. You know, like, one of the shows Brennan just played was actually, I got to double check with childhood friend, Robbie. He played several shows there, and I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, I fucking went to one of those when I was down in Oklahoma. That's a good venue. Like, kind of like the Ritz, but without a leaky roof.
Nice.
I was like, I gotta double check and see if he played that show too, because that would be fucking dope.
Yeah, I know he's out on tour with a
Yeah.
band. I forgot. No Resolve or something.
I think. Oh, is it No Resolve?
No.
I'm gonna say I've been fucking bumping No Resolve for months now.
Hold on. Let me look for the sake of knowing.
Yeah. I know we don't edit the videos much anymore, but I feel like we should. Like, if we had an editor, I'd be like, "Hey, editor."
Oh yeah, no, it is
zoom in
No
on
Resolve.
Brandon. Holy fuck! Fuck. They're incredible. I love them. They're awesome.
Well, Brendan's playing with him right now.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
I think he's using the kit that I played at Fanfare. Either that or a separate kit that looks similar. But yeah, he's... Yeah, I didn't realize, yeah. Yeah, no, he's playing with them.
That's dope. I didn't realize it either. I noticed the fucking venue and was like, oh, that's sick. I've been there. But yeah.
I'll say, yeah, their last date is Machine Shop, but it's already sold out. It's the 27th.
Yeah.
But I got to get his drum kit back to him. It's in the basement still. So, honestly, this week got crazy. Oh, yeah. So, this was my fun adventure. My friends that on Snapchat already know, my phone on Wednesday decided it... the charging port's been dead forever. I've been using a wireless charger, setting it on there. I meticulously always make sure I see the lightning bolt and see that it's charging before I go to bed. Well, somehow it didn't, even though I made sure it did before I went to bed. And I need to be at my job at 5:30, clocked in by 5:28. Otherwise, they start to be like, hey, we know you wouldn't have made it to your job in this time.
Yeah.
So... And I always am by them, but 5:29, Melissa wakes me up like, "Hey, you gotta go." I'm like, "What? What time is it?" And first I go to hit my fucking phone and I see the battery where it's dead. And I'm like, "Fuck!"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "What time is it?" She goes 5:29, and then her alarm goes off. And I'm like, "Fuck!" Because now here's the problem: is like, I can save myself, I think, a point or half a point if I at least call before 5:30 to say I'm not going to make it.
Yep.
I literally woke up at the time I couldn't.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, enough of this. Melissa, well, really, I'm sitting there and I'm kind of thinking, all right, I got to fucking change this. And Melissa goes, so you're going to get a new phone today?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I am. Yeah. So that was my Wednesday. I went to sleep, and then I called in anyways for the sake of calling in.
Yeah.
And then I went and got swapped out my phone, upgraded. Sucks, but whatever. I mean, it's nice, but I was waiting till after Grease.
I get it.
But yeah, that was annoying.
I'm gonna. This is for you and anybody else that's watching. Buy a fucking alarm clock. Get an alarm clock.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't had a mishap in
but still,
years.
With us getting a little bit older, I hit this 5 years ago because I sleep fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But get an alarm clock.
To be fair, for me, is I sleep so light too. My last they adjusted the volume differences on here. I had to test it first, and I'm glad I did. But the last phone, literally on its quietest setting is what I had my alarm set to, and that would be what woke me up, and I was fine. This was literally just the factor of I was dealing with a broken phone, essentially, and not wanting to change it.
I'll say get an alarm clock with a battery.
Because I do
backup,
have one.
Because there will be times where power goes out, phone doesn't charge. Get an alarm clock with a battery backup. That way, if power does go out, alarm clock stays on. You wake up still. Because I've had that a few times. Also, fun fact for me, CPAP's making me sleep even harder. So I have that alarm clock that shakes my bed.
Yeah.
I actually have to turn the alarm on slightly, and like if I bump it and turn it up all the way, it's gonna wake up everybody in the fucking house or the hotel or wherever I'm at. But like I have to turn it on slightly to where it'll rattle and wake me up. But then there's that meh, 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 and then my phone alarm, because I fucking sleep hard. Like,
well, that's why I use the phone instead of a regular alarm, because the phone one's able to get quieter
yeah,
than the regular alarms.
A regular alarm clock, you can get some quieter ones. Mine, obviously, it's the fucking sonic boom. You've heard it.
I bought it for you.
Yeah, I needed it.
I'm like, I know I did. I bought it for you.
I needed it, man. Like, yeah.
I needed it.
Yeah. Dude, it was funny. Galentine's Day, a bunch of the girls were talking about, like, oh, like, we need to normalize, like, couples having separate rooms. Like, you know, Gail was talking about, like, she had dated somebody for a while and then was like, okay, like, we did the thing, get out, like, I want to sleep in a bed by myself. And I was like, honestly, I appreciate that. I'm like, I like, you know, I'm a big fan of cuddling, but also, like, I have the CPAP now, I have the crazy alarm clock. I'm like, whoever I wind up dating, like, you either need to be cool with that, or like we need to be cool with separate rooms, because I'm cool with that. Like
for me, I guess, like, if me and Melissa approached it, like,
cool.
For us, it's a more of a factor of, like, all right, well, now we lose a guest bedroom.
Valid, yeah.
And then also, like, I do like this. We have a king size bed.
Yeah.
So, like, even now, like, the dogs sleep in between us.
There's room. Yeah.
So that's a big factor. Is like we can have the king size bed. Yeah. That, I mean, even to be fair, I think I upgraded to a king size bed at the Great House.
Yeah, you had a queen for a while.
Yeah, I had a queen for a while, and I was like, all right, I'm upgrading to a king.
Yeah.
And I dealt with the lack of space in the room for the king for the sake of that bed, because I was like, all right, that's all we're doing here. It's just fucking sleeping.
I will also say, like,
sorry, fucking and sleeping. So I was like,
yeah. And the only thing I'm doing in my room is sleeping or watching YouTube. But I was gonna say also, like, for me and you, like, I feel like I've never cuddled with you. That's a line we don't cross. I've cuddled with other dudes. It's fine.
We've been in the same cuddle puddles, but we have not cuddled together.
Yes. But I feel like you and I both, like, because I've dated girls that, like, have said, like, oh, need separate room, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, my God, I've never slept better in my life. So, like, I think there's some people that can put up with, I know there's people that have put up with my snoring. So I'm sure there's people that will put up with the CPAP. I'm sure there's some people that will put up with the fucking alarm clock I have.
Well, like, honestly, here's the thing is, like, for, like, Melissa, she has grown up listening to a fan her whole life.
Same.
So for some people, your CPAP might be their white noise machine.
Honestly, yeah. The only annoying thing with the CPAP sometimes, and, like, obviously nobody's slept in my bed since I've had the CPAP, but other people have talked to me about it. Fred mentioned it. The CPAP guy told me about it because him and his wife both have a CPAP. My boss told me about it. They're like, yeah, sometimes the mask will, like, get loose. So, like, if the seal is proper, you don't hear it much. It's like white noise. You hear a little whooshy. But if it gets a little bit loose, it'll, like, make a whistle noise.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes if, like, they said it shouldn't be an issue with the beard, but they're like, if you shave your beard, it's gonna, like, your skin's gonna flap a little bit, so it'll do a whistle noise, but then also, like, a like, because your skin is moving. And I'm like, oh no, don't tell me that.
That's weird.
I'm like, I'm single and worried about this. Like,
I mean, to be fair, again, it's you're sleeping with it because it's a matter of health, not like.
I did. There was a shout out to the girl at the Valentine's party because we were all talking about, like, exes and dumb shit, and then I was like, yeah, you know, I travel for work, so it's hard to date, but then also I'm like, I got a CPAP now, and, like, Now I'm worried about bringing a girl home and throwing a mask on, and like all the dudes are laughing, you know. Hell yeah. And the hot dog.
I already got those on there.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. I put those on first, and then I was like, "What pizza are we getting?"
But all the dudes are laughing a little bit too, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm worried about getting a CPAP too." And then I told them my idea for the photo shoot I want to do later in the year. They're all like, "Yeah, that's an incredible idea. Like, I'd be so much more comfortable getting a CPAP if I saw that." Which
Well
I think
done.
I told you about it. Well done, hot dog,
Well, sorry, pizza.
pizza.
Let's try well done.
Yeah. But I told them all about that, and then the girl turned to me and was like, "Dude, it's a medical device. You have a disability." And I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is a disability." And she's like, "Yeah, anybody you date, if they're not cool with you having a CPAP, then they're cool with you dying in your sleep." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Literally.
yeah,
No, 100%.
yeah."
Like,
And then all the dudes in the room are like, "Yeah," like I'm like, "Yeah."
no, it's not like you're just you did not sit there and decide like, you know what would be sexy as fuck?
A mask.
Yeah.
With
if
a
I
bunch of hoses.
if I strapped a loud air mask to my face.
And
Like,
I was like, "You're fucking right." And
No.
then, like, I wanted to commission Nick to build me, like, whenever I get a second mask, I want to build like a fun mask that's like for fun times. But I want to get him to make me a mask that's like literally the Bane mask from Batman. Like, cause I'm like, that'd be sick as fuck, man. Like,
yeah.
talking all normal, and then it's like, well, time for bed. Put the mask on and go, "I was molded in the sleep. You merely adopted the apnea."
I was dying in it.
I was dying in it.
They were like, "What the fuck?
They were like, "Your blood oxygen level dropped down to 78.
You should die.
You should have died. We gotta check your
Why
heart."
are you still alive?"
Spite.
Good
But yeah,
band.
man, you know, when she said that, I was like, hell yeah. And then, like, I'm not going to talk about the photo shoot idea I have on here until it gets closer, even though nobody fucking watches. But the photo shoot idea, like, a bunch of people are like, "Dude, I need you to do that." Like, because that'll get a lot of people around our age to be like, "All right, this guy looks kind of hot in the photos with the CPAP. Like, maybe it'll be okay for me to get a CPAP or at least a sleep study, you know?" Like, so yeah, that's the goal this year. And also probably go back to school for an engineering degree. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm entering.
He's ordering food, so
ordering pizza.
I'm talking so fucking fast.
To be
and so
fair, I
loud.
might wait because originally when it said could start ordering, it said 40 to 45 minutes, and now as I'm trying to enter it, it says 20 to 25, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
we
and
can.
I feel like we'll probably go a while on this one because
We're just chilling.
we're just chilling. It's a Friday.
I beat my second playthrough of Boulder's Gate.
Oh yeah, I haven't played in a while because I've been way too busy.
Oh, sorry. One thing I meant to mention, the other thing that really sucks about the not going into work, we're gonna roll low
I'm
today.
gonna take the red one today. You take the bluish red one. That's a 5. That's a 1 and a 2. Oh my god, the camera died. When I rolled a 1. There, it's back.
I literally said we're gonna roll low. Rolls 5. I was like, oh, we're gonna switches it to a 1 and a. Oh no!
There's a 15.
Oh, okay, I hit. Yeah, there's.
But you knocked it into a 1. All right, I'm gonna. Have you ever sacrificed a character in D&D? Because that's what I'm about to do.
I watched you do it the one time.
It fell. You did watch me do it.
Throws it into the side.
Okay, I turned my 1 into a 14. You got a 15.
Oh my god.
12. It's a 5 again. Okay.
Okay,
We're
that's
good?
it's better. Yeah.
good? We're good.
But yeah, the reason I was extra pissed about not being able to go to work
I can't use this coaster. It keeps
is
wanting to
that my yeah, fucking I'm charging it to the Amex.
You gotta let me know how much it is so I can Venmo you. Even though I haven't taken the money out that you sent me, so I'm just gonna send it back to you. For Valentine's stuff. Yeah, they
that's
love
funny.
that, by the way. Yeah,
I did too.
yeah,
I've seen some of it.
yeah. I had some of it too because I brought some to the party and I gave some to Jeff, and we were upstairs watching YouTube videos, and he was like, "Did you get a Valentine's?" And I was like, "I got flowers for the first time ever, and it was amazing." But everybody else got flowers, so it doesn't really count. And he was like, "Do you want some of my candy?" And I was like, "Yeah, but also like I gave that to you, so that also doesn't count." Like,
She was I got her a bellflower
yeah,
from Beauty and the Beast. Cause eventually we will turn this room into a library for her, and I figure it would go well with their setting. So I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. Also, it's just cool to sit and leave it there.
Yeah. I did. I had a dream that I bought a house, and it was kind of the bit I'm talking about, where I'm like, I'm gonna buy a fixer upper, and like everything's falling apart, and like in the dream, there was like stairs that led to the basement, but there were no stairs.
Oh,
Like
no.
it was like a desolate house. Like
Yeah.
there was fucking like rain leaking from the ceiling, like no walls, like exposed wiring and blah blah blah. And you had come over because we were going to record the podcast, and like in the dream you were like, dude, you've been working on this for like 6 months, what the fuck? And then I opened the podcast room door and literally music played and like lights turned on and everything was automatic, and it was exactly this but flipped.
That's
And I'm like,
hilarious.
yeah, I spent 6 months doing this.
This one room.
You had a fucking set of calipers and you're like measuring, which is weird because that's me, not
Yeah,
you.
I was like, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but you like measured and you're like, oh my god, it's within 0.005, and I was like, that's my job. Like, but I'm like, that's literally something I would do, man. Like,
Yeah.
spend 6 months to recreate this for no fucking reason in a house that's falling apart. Yeah.
Well, honestly, what'll be interesting is that, like, I mean, a lot of these items are unique items. So,
Yeah.
whatever, we will end up having two different sets.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, what we can do is, like, I can take that sword.
Yeah, I think that's what will happen in the beginning, but also like I do feel like my like attention to detail and commitment to the bit, I will fully recreate the unique things. And like these barrels, I don't remember what they cost, like $30, whatever it was, $50. I will spend $200 to perfectly recreate it.
I mean, so like you could do all of these. Good luck.
I bought one for Chrissy that we have not hung up. I think. I think I'm gonna wind up taking it eventually.
Well, there you go.
We do have two of those.
We have that's easy enough. That one
will be difficult.
That one's difficult.
Yeah.
That's just going to be a very, very expensive one.
And then I do have two of these.
So there you go. You can recreate the scroll.
And I do have two of those. Even though one of them's an
the on-air
one.
symbol. You can buy that.
Yeah.
The buffalo in the corner.
That was
handmade.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that is the only. I mean, I was like that one. Also, the Coheed mask is. It's a fan only item.
We have two of these.
Yeah, we do have two of those. Manny, you
those.
can do that. Yeah, one. Yeah, again, super fan made or specific item. This table will probably not made anymore.
I feel like I could make this. Like, I feel like I have the know-how.
I mean, honestly, I think it'd be fun to have the different. Honestly, it'd be better to make yours the next evolution, and whenever we move to your place, will be the evolution set.
I wasn't thinking about this until you mentioned this turning into that, but I do think it'd be cool. Like, one, do a new set. Like, because it's gonna be a little while before you do that. I think, right? So it would be cool to have like a new set because it's been a while. It's going to be a while before I buy a house too. But then I feel like it's going to be a repeat of when we moved out of the Grig house and had like the random sets. Like, I think it'd be dope to do like,
for sure.
you know, we're in the kitchen, we're in the dining room. If I buy a house and we're setting it up, we're in the desolate room that's not built yet with the fucking wire hanging from the ceiling. I think it'd be cool to finally do an outside one. Like fully outside.
We can definitely do an outside one. I think it would be fun to do. Well, I've thought about like for the fact of like if we have to like switch sets before you have a house, like we can kind of almost remake what we used to do in the corner of the bar.
Yeah, with the cardboard.
We could just do a better version of that cardboard cutout. Like we could just straight up, I don't know.
I have
I don't know something.
I have an etcher now, and we haven't talked about it on here yet, but we talked right before. I'm going to
or just throw fucking chairs in front of that fireplace like we did for the Christmas Story, and that's the background until we set up our set.
I was gonna say though, I'm going to my mom's having surgery, so I'm gonna go up there for like. I'm taking 8 days off, but I'm probably only going to be up there for 6 because I need to be back the 19th for a concert. And then I'm going to be dead tired, so I'm going to take the 20th off too. Like, fuck it, take the full week, you know. But I think I'm going to go get like some scrap wood because I have that etcher now that Chrissy got me for Christmas. So I'm going to probably get some scrap wood. If I can find some scrap metal, that'd be cool, but I might just buy like a couple sheets. And then while I'm up at my parents' house, you know, taking care of mom, I can sit there and practice that. And like, if we do an in-between set, instead of us having the cutouts of the lightning bolts, I think it'd be dope to like etch a lightning bolt as we record, because nobody caught on to the bit. Like, I think it'd be cool to...
no one catches on to our bits.
No.
They're all funny until, honestly, what I love about the bits is we can do them, have them there, and then like for our friends that watch and might not catch on to things, we point them out, and then they're like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!" Or the ones that don't, and I'm just like, "We were doing this; it was funny. Look at this."
The fucking controversial post, like
that's been. To be fair, that's not been a joke. We
That's
did
been a joke.
We did post it the first time, right?
I think we did post it eventually, but that people have walked in and like looked at the set, you know, and they're like, oh, blah blah blah, and they're like, what's with the fucking wood? And we're like, oh, it's a controversial post. And we're like, what? Oh my god, it is. Like,
yeah,
you know,
it's just it is the dumbest dad joke. Just it's you can't see it because it's not in my camera. I block it.
You can't see it in this one because he still blocks it.
So it's just there. I mean, half the shit's, it literally is.
Half the shit's for us. 90% of the shit is for us.
I don't even know if you noticed, I swapped the bottles out because I got the E-Taylor and your dad got you that. So I put those in there and swapped those out.
I saw.
Yeah, I was like, just, you know, that was mostly because I was like, oh shit, they fell. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna. It was if they had not fallen off, I would not have done it. But
also,
it did.
To be fair, I did not see until today.
Oh, really?
When we were moving the Grogu, so I'm like, that's not my thing. Where'd my thing go? And then I looked over and was like, oh, when did we get that?
yeah. No, I brought it up because I realized that. Like, I think that's the one that you got me.
I think
you
so.
paid for that I bought when I was there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, all right, well, we can, I'll just swap them out. That, especially because your dad got it for you. I'll put it right next to you. But, no, it'd be interesting. I need to make a new intro.
Yeah, we do. I forgot about the subscription for posting the clips, like the auto uploader thing, and I got billed for it last week. So I'm like, I'm gonna start making clips again.
Oh god,
Because
I always forget.
it's $240 a year.
Oh, geez,
So
that's
I'm like,
more than we pay to upload this podcast.
so I'm
Because
like,
I paid $100. I forget every year, and I get charged like $100 and whatever dollars for uploading to Podbean.
Yeah.
We don't pay to upload to YouTube. We only pay to upload to the audio platform that
somehow gets some views.
it does. It still does, and it's always again. I think it's a bunch of we're just getting thrown into random algorithms, and someone hears banjo for like 5 seconds and is like, "What?" and then they turn it off.
Yeah.
But
I think I'm gonna start doing the Calypso again. Like,
should we upgrade the intro song?
Maybe. I like the banjo, but it would. I think
Keep the banjo. Just upgrade what's behind it.
Yeah, I've also been thinking like the intro is a little too long. Like we need something quick.
I mean, we could just cut the back half of it.
Like I'm thinking like 10 seconds max.
It's only 15.
I know, but it's like long enough to where
you're right.
Like
I thought that too. It's so funny. Every time we look at the only time I look at the analytics is always like 90% of people cut off before the intro ends because it's like. So yeah, I'll have to. We can change it.
I think it'd be a vibe.
Not like it matters. Not like, I don't think anyone's gonna stick around once we start talking, anyways, because we don't get into material until now.
We have been a little bit the last few episodes. Like the first 5 minutes, I'm like, this tastes like my semen. Like
you're not wrong. You did say that part.
Yeah, and then we had the episode where within the first 10 minutes, we're like talking about the fuck ice shit. Like we've been starting off pretty strong.
Yummy cummy.
Yummy cummy. Is that the episode title? That's that Nat 1, baby. This is gonna be immediately banned.
No, this is good, but it needs more of the gochujang. It's missing the gochujang flavor I wanted in it. I'm happy I thought about the cantaloupe.
Like right now, it's
very, very refreshing.
It doesn't taste like a mojito, but it has the mojito vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it gives off mojito vibes, but I wanted the gochujang for a little bit of that kick sweetness and flavor, and it's not there. So
it's a little less now. It was very prominent the first couple sips.
As soon as I diluted,
I think you
kind of gone.
You could add some more.
Yeah. No, I will. The first time I made the water, I originally was just going to do, because I did 7 grams of the gochujang paste, and I was just going to do 70 grams of water, but that looked way too potent. So then I just doubled, and I made 140 grams. Now that's obviously way too much. So I think I will go back to the just 70 to 7.
That'd be good,
that way it's like a potent drop.
I think that'd kick.
Or because again, I thought of this at work. I didn't infusing the gochujang in an oil, like an olive oil, so that way
the fat.
It really incorporates in there, and then use it like drops on the top, kind of deal.
I was kind of picturing. I don't remember the name of the drink, but it was a pineapple style drink I used to make with grenadine on the bottom, so it looked like a sunrise. It might have been called a fucking sunrise.
Yeah.
But if you could find a way to do the gochujang, I wanted to mix in, but it would be cool if you had the gochujang at the end, at the bottom of the drink. But it would be cool. I feel like it would taste better mixed.
Yeah.
But it would look cooler, layered.
Well, my thought was, if I still do it the same way, add a little bit into the cocktail, and then not a lot, just a little bit, and then add an egg white for extra foam, and then add the oil drops of it on top, so that there's a pungentness. Or if I even did a gochujang spray mist,
yeah,
that would be where I use vodka, dilute, and then just so it's over that foam. So you smell it, and then you can taste it. It brings out the flavor through the aromatics in the cocktail. Like, through that aromatics brings out the flavor in the drink.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope, man.
But that's also, I mean, I could do that. I need another atomizer. I only have the one that's filled with the absinthe for when I decide to make Sazerac, and I can't make them with you, so I don't make them a lot.
Yeah,
because I don't drink by myself.
Yeah,
rarely.
Oh, speaking of the allergies, I was thinking of trying to do an allergy test to figure out.
I need to as well.
Like, because I'm leaning towards it's more of an autoimmune thing, similar to what Destiny had. Because I'm like, sometimes nothing happens, and then other times, like, I'll have a drink here that I've had several times before, and then it's like red.
Yeah.
And I'm like I know I have that the flush syndrome, but we don't drink enough to where it'll cause that usually. So I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, for me at this point, it's more of like figuring out what has gotten worse or what's gotten better or if it has gotten new. Because, like, I do technically think my peanut allergy got a little worse.
I had that a few years back because my high school girlfriend, we dated for 7 years, she had a peanut allergy. Did not eat peanuts the entire time. When we broke up, fucking demolished a bag of peanuts. Horrible reaction. Like, and then I don't eat peanuts very often because sometimes they trigger a migraine. And I'm like, shit. Like, I don't have the anaphylaxis, but there's something there now.
I just, depending on, it's certain kinds of peanut butter and like their consistencies and stuff that like set it off differently. But like, I love the fucking, I'm not gonna not eat peanut butter. It'd just be fun to find out like what is my actual severity to it. But like, also I want to like at least maybe get like, maybe not shots, but like, probably shots.
Honestly, your allergies are fucked. You need shots.
Yeah, my wife's been yelling at me to do that. She's like, go get fucking shots like you used to as a kid. I'm like, fine.
You too.
But yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
So it's more so I just keep forgetting to set up the appointment because I don't have like an allergist. Also, I need a triple check that my insurance covers it.
Valid.
Because we were starting to realize, like, Melissa went to her gynecologist and like had some tests, whatever, done, and was starting to have like a dispute over one of them. That the doctor was like, yeah, it's like covered by almost everyone in Blue Cross Blue Shield. Like, they cover almost everything. So like,
she's on yours.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, because we're married. She is on mine.
I was like, Aetna sucks ass. So,
yeah. Well, the one she had, as soon as we got married, she dropped her companies and got mine.
Aetna's awful.
Well, she like had a call and dispute it, so like we started being like, all right, well, what is actually covered? So at this point, it's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna triple check, and that maybe just directly call Blue Cross Blue Shield and be like, yo, what is this covered under here? Because if my allergist isn't covered, I'm just gonna deal with because it's probably like fucking $1,000 to get an allergy test, and I don't need it that bad.
Yeah. I had some issues getting one. I got the echocardiogram. They didn't want to cover that. They didn't want to cover the secondary sleep study. They didn't want to cover. It was a continuous CPAP to where you can actually set the levels, like based off of how I sleep. They give you. It's technically not a CPAP because it's not continuous pressure. It's like automatic. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And like, I even talked to the doctor. I was like, well, how is it automatic? I was like, there's no fucking sensors. I'm like, it's just changing pressure randomly. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, so there's nothing set for like how it should be. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm going to do 15 now. I'm going to do 8 now. I'm going to do 10. Like, there's nothing. There's no sensor. There's no way that you can sell this as automatic and adjusts to you because there's nothing fucking there.
Yeah.
Like, but insurance wouldn't cover it. They were like, oh, he's just obese. Yeah, I was fat. Now my doctors and I are like, yeah, he's lost 40 pounds. He's not obese anymore. Can we do it now? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, your fucking excuse a few months ago was that I was fat and I just needed to lose weight and didn't need the CPAP. I'm not fat anymore. I'm chunky. But like,
it's not enough.
Let's get the good one.
Yeah, no, they're always that insurance is a fucking scam. As soon as you actually need it, it's a true scam. Like, it's like, god damn it. Yeah, it's
need another Luigi.
Unless that the reason he's over there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just cut off when we switch to you.
Yeah, you can.
Also, yeah, you see his hand. Yeah,
that's all you need.
The right hand of Luigi.
Well, that's the right hand.
Yeah, and the camera would be the right hand.
I'm like, well, that's my left.
Yeah. No, sorry, I was cracking my thumb. But no, I started to think about that, like, to kind of wrap back to the room thing, like, when I eventually do build a library, because Melissa doesn't watch this, so I can talk about it.
Yeah.
If for some reason she asks, don't you fucking say anything, Chrissy. I, like, know I'm going to extend the shelves over the window.
Like above it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of thing, and like shape it to a whole corner. I want to shape this whole corner into like bookshelf, and then this wall can be open for whatever.
See, I'm looking at the camera and watched you switch, and that fucked with my head.
Sorry.
I'm thinking the closet there.
That too.
Pull the fucking the doors off. You could turn that into a nice little nook.
Yeah.
Like somewhere to sit and read, like, comfortably, and then, like,
yeah. Well, and that was the thought, was like use that like that, and then make this just like, I'd like a wall, and then a wall for her to decide to do some stuff with.
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope, man.
I've thought about I mean, she already knows it's gonna happen, so it's just a matter of like when I'm just gonna decide to start building. Like, or it's more so I gotta learn how to do it, and then eventually we'll get there. I don't plan to for months on end. Months. I mean, I didn't even started the countdown, so
it would be funny if I don't buy a house when you start to do it, and we just record in the hotel.
That would be. I mean, we could do that one time for the hell of it.
Have the fucking lights and cameras and shit in there, and just fucking like do a remote podcast, but in person.
Just bring my computer, hook up to your monitor.
Be fucking dope.
But bringing all the. It would be. I'm not gonna lie,
but it would be dope.
We could definitely, That'd be so funny. Like the hotel's like, what happened one night? Like, there's just fucking our bill is ecstatic out of that room.
I think it'd be funny to have the green screen set up and like open it where like pre-record you like doing the intro and us talking to each other, and then just drop the green screen and scoot my chair back, and you're there, and we're like, "What's up?"
With everything. No, that'd be fun.
Where is she?
Where is she? No, honestly, like, I mean, we got a lot of options of random places to do stuff here. So, but again, like, we're not even.
This is it's future talk, man.
Yeah, honestly, that more so is like, I'm excited to eventually start trying to do the thing of building shelves and woodwork stuff. I need to do the garage first, which is like, I think I've decided to commit to just buying one of those like prefabbed, like essentially chef's block table on top of an already set like tool bench, so I can just organize it there, and then use that table to build the other shelves that I want.
Yeah.
So, I do need to find a use for the Too Drunk table, because
Yeah.
at a certain point, it's starting to become an actual, like, all right, what do we do with this?
I think.
I mean, when you move, once you get a house, I do think it's going to your place.
Well, it's also like then it would be like, what do I do with it in my house?
But I sentimentally can't throw it out.
Yeah, I think it would have to be. It would have to be like a fucking.
We can finish it.
We could finish it, but I also think if we got rid of it, it would have to be a bonfire. Like
100%. If we do it, it is a party of a bonfire that like we're inviting people to. No one else is gonna give a fuck about it, but me and you, and maybe Melissa a little bit because she had to walk around it in our garage.
That's true.
But like,
if which I was talking to Mike about it last year. We were supposed to do it this New Year's. Well, New Year's that just passed. We were gonna see about doing another Buffalo House party at the Buffalo House.
And we could bring it.
Yeah, and I think, actually, no, it might be, no, because we lived there 2015, 2016, so it would have been 2026. But, like, we were going to do, like, a 10-year fanfare for the Buffalo House. Not, like, bands and shit, but, like, a 10-year reunion. Throw, like, one last party there, because, one, we're all fucking old as shit. We don't want to do that anymore. But
I was immediately already thinking, like, I can make a giant batch of a fancy cocktail that I'm like, all right, I've calculated it out that almost everyone here can have at least one cocktail. Yeah. Like, we're all fun adults. Here's a nice, fancy, fun cocktail for everyone to enjoy at this place that we used to be debaucherously dumb.
Yeah.
Like...
cocaine and strippers.
Literally. And so much fucking Molly.
So many whippets.
Dude, oh my God. I forgot.
I don't know if you were there the night where I woke up and like came downstairs and like the entire floor was just fucking CO2 canisters.
And I
like
was not.
Insane, man.
No. That would be a fun time of just being like, hey... me and you and like 5 people would just literally have to post back, hey, at the same time everyone posts Buffalo House this date, this time.
Yeah, and we wouldn't make
you
an
know
event.
it.
We would not share the address. We'd be like, you know where it is.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, a lot of people would be like, we know the area, we don't know the house.
Been there in 10 years. You know the fucking house. Go to the area and drive around a little bit. You know the house.
Give you the street name, but not the actual address. Yeah, it's just like, that's the this is the street, you know the house.
You know the house. But yeah, Mike and I were talking about it last year, and I was like, man, that'd be dope, but also like, fuck, we're old.
If he even owns that place anymore.
I think he does.
I imagine he does. We could look it up online.
Yeah, I still, every few months, I look to see if it goes up for sale, because I'm like, I'll buy that shit.
Dude, legitimately, if that house goes for sale, Melissa, sorry, I will pitch in money with you to help.
I'll be asking my dad to co-sign.
I will co-sign with you. Like,
and then I'll be like,
she will understand what we're doing. I will co-sign with you on that household, 1010%.
And then, truth be told, I would message Mike and Eric and be like, hey, we're older now. You guys want to be roommates again? Like, we're older, we're matured, we're good, we communicate better. We will not have parties on Tuesdays. But like,
I mean, realistically, at that point, I think me and you just buy the fucking place, and then we're like, all right, cool. We can build a legitimate set in this house, and it won't interfere with the entire rest of the house.
Yep, 100%.
And then we're like, cool, you have a house.
Yeah.
And I can help you like do whatever you needed to it. But to be fair, he's probably kept it up, so you wouldn't have to do much other than like decorate it.
I would probably have to finish the windows unless he's done it by then, because the windows were kind of an issue. But yeah, he's kept up. I mean, he fucking built most of it. I think the only reason he didn't extend where we were was because he had gone through that divorce and needed money from people living there, you know?
Yeah. No, honestly, like, I think if that place ever, like, I know you've, like, mentioned it to him, but you should reiterate with him again, like, if you ever plan on selling this, we're not even joking, like, we will buy this fucking house.
Yeah.
Like, just get it actually appreciated for whatever they would value it, and you don't even have to bother bringing it to market. We will buy it.
I'll fucking make it happen somehow.
We'll promise $10K over whatever they offer. Whatever they estimate, we'll give you $10K on top of that, and then let's go.
I'll make a fucking GoFundMe. I'll be like, I'm trying to buy the Buffalo House. Give me money. Like, and people probably would.
You'll be welcome to at least for 2 parties. We will fund the booze.
Yeah, at least make a Patreon for it.
The Buffalo House Patreon.
It's not even for the channel.
It's just to get a house. No, I mean legitimately, like,
it was a sick house, man.
We could figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, because with your VA, like, you could get the figure out, and I would help pitch in. I 1010% would be like, all right, I'm in somehow. We'll figure out, like,
we'll make it work.
We'll figure out the math money shit later. I don't give a fuck. Let's get the Buffalo House first, and then we'll worry about the adult bullshit later.
Yeah,
because that would be amazing.
We could, truth be told, turn the house above the garage into a full set. Like a different set in each fucking room.
No, legitimately, you could have your house, and then we could have an entire thing that is just the set.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's next to a highway, so I just get on the highway and go home. Like, yes, it's a little bit of a ways, but it's on a fucking highway.
I mean, it's the same drive I do to get here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, I would deal with that 1000%.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be sick as shit.
That'd be fucking dope, man.
We should just message him and pressure him into us.
Should.
I can't do this. I'm supposed to be starting a family eventually. I can't. I'm sitting here like, let's buy a fucking house.
Let me be a bad influence. No, I wouldn't put you through that, man.
Do not tell Melissa.
I'm also like I mentioned it earlier. I'm thinking of going back to get my engineering degree. So like, fun things aside, like that will be priority 1 for me if I do go back. So it'll be like, extra money's going at that, or to buy like a regular house.
Realistically, even if you bought that house, it was obviously livable because he's kept it up. He lived there, so like you could, no matter what, like everything set aside, the second that fucking house goes for sale, like. I have full agree with you that I will do what I can to help you buy that fucking house.
It's doable.
In cosign, like, if I had to put on a down payment, whatever, we're going to get the Buffalo House.
Again.
Eventually.
If it goes on sale. This might be like, the podcast might have been over for 20 years, and it goes on, and then we post a fucking brand new episode. Like,
well, look, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna get like actually into the math of it. That I've thought about this before. It's in Roseville. At a certain point, they can only set the. Oh, I guess our dasher's there waiting for our order. Okay. They can only set the price for that house at a certain point because of in the area that it's in. And it's not an area that I am uncomfortable with co-signing on at whatever agreement we make.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah. Again,
dope fucking house.
It was a mansion in a set of house. That place was 2 to maybe 3 houses compared to every other house around it. For whatever reason, it was there.
There was 7 waterfalls.
It was fucking mad. Like,
yeah.
I don't give a shit what happens. we're buying that place. If we have to over offer, we are getting on it, and I will help you.
Honestly,
Like,
maybe messaging him and being like doing a land contract deal might be the way to go. Like if his kid's not living there, like I'd be like, hey, I lived here before. Do a land contract. You know, I can pay you. Like I make way more money now. Like
be like, literally. I mean, I don't even give a fuck if you're literally like. I have a friend who has full on agreed to like join on with me in like taking this house on. We want to buy this house,
and then be like, with how much I travel for work, be like, I'll do a land contract. You don't even have to move. Like,
yeah.
And then when you die, like,
it's yours.
Yeah.
But no, literally, like she would be like, I understand.
Yeah.
Like it'd be like, all right, like realistically for me, it's like one, I don't give a fuck. I'm helping you get a house, so it's helping you in the long haul. But especially if it's that fucking house.
Yeah, that one would be probably the only time I ask you to be like, hey, help.
Oh yeah.
Like anything else, I'm like, I'm not gonna put that on your fucking shoulders. Like, you guys do what you gotta do for your stuff. I'll get there.
I mean, realistically, like, if all I'm doing is co-signing on it and you're just handling, like, I realize, like, at a certain point, like, you make enough money, you can afford whatever payment house you get. It's just going to be, like, the math of the bank allowing you to do it. So, I'm like, whatever. If I co-sign for you, I'm not worried about you not making a payment. I know you'll make the payment. It's just, will the bank be done with their bullshit to let you do so? And if you need a whatever person, I'd be fine with it. She'd be like, yeah, whatever.
That was the same with my dad.
Maybe, but
yeah, that was the same with my dad. He was like, you make enough now. Like,
there's no reason you shouldn't be able to get a house.
Yeah, but when I did the pre-qual a year-ish ago, it was the soup stroll that we went to. Yeah, I only pre-qualified for like 185, and I'm like, that ain't shit. Like, truthfully,
now,
if houses weren't inflated, that's a good price for a house, but housing's mad inflated, so I'm like, I gotta spend close to like $250 to get something okay.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I make enough to where I could afford a $250,000 house easily. Like, if I work enough overtime, I could pay that off in 5 years. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, that's the thing, is it's like, at this point, it's like, all right, well, what allows you to get the house that you can't afford? And then I'm not worried about you not making a payment. So if I got a whatever, I would. But we did meet with a financial advisor yesterday.
For some reason, my brain almost said gay. I don't know why. That's not gay.
It's smart. No, I'll give you the better details of it afterwards, but essentially my aunt on my dad's side, Bill's side, they don't have kids, so like they were starting to be like, hey, we're getting ahead of like what we're gonna do when we eventually pass away, because we don't have kids and you're the closest thing we have to kids. So like they contacted like me and my brother and my sister. They're like, hey, like, we need you to set X and X thing up so that when eventually God forbid, like, I think they're in their 60s. They're like, all right, we're at the point that it could randomly, whatever, God forbid some shit happens, it's set up. So they're like, me and her have been talking about, like, event as a couple, like, setting up financial shit. So we made an appointment, got it all set up so that basically he set up the stuff for that whole thing. And I was like, perfect. And then we like got advice for the future, because neither of us have enough money to actually do anything with a real financial advisor. It was more just like, here's some advice.
Yeah. Here's some stuff you could
Here's some advice. And then like maybe a year or two when you're good, hit me up.
Yeah.
But getting there.
It's the free trial, buddy.
I mean, to be fair, part of it, he was really cool about it, but he's like, technically, like, we could offer you this thing. He's like, but, like, you don't need to pay for that. Just do this and then come back to me and like whatever when you're at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of when you're comfortable at this point, hit me up, whatever. You got my number. But yeah, it was fun to be like, all right, like I gotta use my brain.
Yeah.
I gotta get adult serious for the first time in like real months here.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I get it, man. I've been getting some like compliments from people lately, like on the emotional maturity and blah blah blah, and they're like, "Oh, you've been really helpful. Like it's been a sad time for a lot of people for Valentine's Day," and I was like, "Bitch, I'm sad too." Like,
I mean, we'll probably drink this after the podcast, anyways. But we're getting close to wrapping up here. But also the food.
Call it chill. Fuck! I forgot to bring the fucking new.
Oh yeah.
I set them aside. I have. I need to get it out of my car. I have Melissa's earrings from Galentine's Day.
Her earrings from Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Jenna brought over. I think that's her name. The person whose wedding I did in her kitchen.
Oh God, yes. She mentioned that they were there, and I was like, "Are they still married?" And she was like, "Yes." And I literally went, "Yes."
Yeah.
I actively did a fit. I was like, "Fuck yes, it's still good.
Yeah,
we're good."
But she brought over
one
crafts.
for one.
She brought over crafts to make earrings and stuff, and it was funny because like I was like telling some stories, and Deb is like, "Oh my God, Edie lore is fucking wild." And like we're joking about stuff, and then I'm dropping some more lore, and then like she was talking about like she got married for reasons, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, Jenna,
the girl that got married in my kitchen.
She was bringing that up. And I was like, this sounds really familiar. And then I'm sitting there painting an earring for myself, and I'm like, oh my God, I did your wedding. And she turned and was like, oh my God, you did my wedding. And I was like, how did we not realize this? And she's like, you have a lot more hair, and this was a long time ago. And I was like, why the fuck didn't Chrissy mention it? And I was like, because she was the reason. Like,
dude.
But cheers, brother.
Yeah, cheers. Legitimately, I laughed my ass off when Melissa said that, and I was like, oh my God, like that really did happen. Someone got married in my kitchen on Star Wars Day.
Yeah. It was funny because Sam was there. That's what brought it up. Sam was there, and everybody was talking about their wedding days and blah blah blah, and somebody was like, "Sam, what day did you get married?" And she said it, and I was like, "Yeah, that's my birthday." And then like an hour later, somebody was like, "When's your birthday, Edie?" And I was like, "Sam, when did you get married?" And she's like, "July 12th." And I was like, "That's my birthday." But it was funny because she was like, "I got married July 12th. It's Edie's birthday." Like right when I said that's my birthday. And then they asked Jenna, and she started explaining it. She was like, "Yeah, it was May 4th. Like, I had to get married for certain reasons, blah blah blah. So we just did it really quick." And I was like, "Oh,
that's so fucking good."
She was like, "Yeah, we talked to Chrissy, and we went to some guy's house." And I was like, "I know that guy. I was there."
And then Melissa was like, "That's my husband."
Yeah.
That said, I got the text that they have picked up our pizza and they are on their way. So
let's cheers, re-roll, see if we did better than that nat one.
Okay.
That's a 12. 19,
oh.
18. 19.
We're gonna leave it because
there's no fucking way.
It's flat, so we're gonna keep it. Yeah, we got okay. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We love you guys. Thank you for dealing with that bullshit. Fuck ice. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And fuck ice.
Yep. Bye guys. Yep. Bye guys.